So first thing we're going to do is the Arlen nest bakes after stage 1. And then we're going to tear into the exhaust. First step's going to be to, obviously, take off my stock intake. These are Allen's or hex key, however you want to call them. So you have 2 Allens right here, right behind the cover. And you have 1 in the back. Oh, yay, it's the same size. And these you will need to remove in order to be able to remove the actual mounting bolts for the air cleaner itself. This is not the easiest angle to get to. All right, I need a wrench real quick. Anyone, I'm using it for leverage. So a smaller one would be better. All right. Trick I've used before, closed in wrench. And this helps give you a little bit more leverage. Now I'm working on the 2 outside bolts. I have not fully pulled out the back one, just to keep it a little bit more stable. Now that I've got them all loose, I'm going to go ahead and finish backing out this back one. And it helps if you don't drop your tools. But I can be a butterfinger sometimes. Alright, so off comes the cover and the air filter. Red. Oh. So. Alright. So we've got the snorkel off right now. So now we can get to 2 of your main mounting bolts. And of course, this looks like this is going to be real fun. All right. So, for the 424 cover, using a 5/32 hex or Allen. Looks like it might be a 7/32 for the others. Oh, yeah. And of course, I need a 3/16, which we're missing out of this particular set. ain't gonna work. It's not gonna clear one of my bolts. So, let's check a 5. Nope. 5 don't work. So let's check a 4.5. Don't yell at me. Yes, I know I'm mixing SAE and metric tools. So, ow, bright light, blinding,
You're welcome.
asshole. Yeah. Well, this sucks. Every once in a while you'll get lucky, but maybe. Flashlight again. And I will use it so I don't blind myself.
That's the reason you're probably doing this for sport dynamics.
He's good at handing tools. Yeah, that's just a little too loose. I don't want to strip the threads or the bolt head. And the 5 just don't quite fit. Okay. I'll be back in a minute after I figure this out. Here we go. We got a 3/16 in this set. So, I found I've got a 3/16 in another Allen set. Thankfully. Okay, so your 3 inner bolts, they're going to be your 3 small bolts. They're 3/16. I'm going to start loosening these up. Hey, emotional support, don't ask. I need light. Hold it right there.
What size is that?
It's a 3/16. But because of it being a snorkel, it's, oh, that one was easy. This one is not the easiest to get to. So I'm going to work on this pain in the butt first. Get it most of the way out. Finish getting the other 2 backed out. Because most likely, that final turn, shit. And periodically, you drop bolts. Not gonna work. There's no clearance for it. Bottom right.
That one?
Yeah.
It may not work on that one, but it'll work on the rest of them if you need it. Everybody got them.
I already got the other two out. It's just the pain in the ass right bottom one. And yeah, I'm getting less than a quarter turn pretty much every time. And that one just fell out. All right. Now you have your two final bolts, which are 7/36. Wow. Mm-hmm. Ooh, power ratchets don't like these bitches. That's chunky bolt. I got it broke loose a little bit.
There you go.
I'm not that smart. Okay, I'm holding. Good. Look, I'm not. Of course, it works for you.
All right, you want to take this off? There's a right here. There's one element right in the back. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. So evidently this is two parts. And so there's three screws in the back of here. I don't know how well you can see them. But they're here. Here, and here. All right. That over there.
Go.
Well, she's just like her owner. Pain in the ass. We have a 1/2 inch wrench. Not one of the bendy ones. Just need a little bit more. So as you can see, might need a heat gun. That was a pain. Again, like I said, just like our owner. So our next step will be the installation of So, got the cover plate here. This is the beveled cover plate. If I decide to change the look, you can actually purchase these separately from the air cleaner kit and just change it out. You've got your gasket, your screws. I think this is an oil blow-by return. Not 100% certain, but I think that's what it is. Your actual pre-oiled air filter. Your mounting bracket. And more gaskets and screws. So we're going to figure out how to put all this together. Oops, I didn't look at the factory service manual to see exactly how to remove the existing air cleaner. Removal's easy. Just start unscrewing shit. Do we have Teflon tape?
What?
It says using Teflon tape, install the breather line elbow into the backing plate. Okay, so. While he's doing that, we have a So I need to find 3 bolts. Okay. So from the back side, we have 3 bolts that are half threaded. They're going to be threaded on the first half. Okay, I'll take some still shots. So these bolts are a custom bolt created for our nest. So they're going to go from the back, from the inside to the outside, in these 3 holes here. So you can see 2 of them are on the inside, one is on the top. So we got 2 here and 1 here. So you have to ensure that you thread them all the way through until they spin freely. So this exterior one, pretty easy. And as you'll notice, there's a little bit of play, but it won't back out. Interior ones, you can use a wrench. My fingers seem to be doing the job just fine. I decided to grab the 3/16 Allen, just to make it a little bit easier. All right, so that one's all the way through. As you can see, got 2 of the 3 done. So all 3 are in, they're moving freely. So next up from the engine side. So that's the engine side. So this is engine side. This is intake side. So we got those. Now we're going to take this gasket. It has 3 little notches on it. It's hard to see. I'll take another picture. They're going to meet up with 3 notches on the outside. So you put that in. It just slides right in. The 3 notches line up. Then you're going to have your smaller gasket right here. It's a little hard to see. There's a half moon cutout. That's going to line up. It says at about the 5 o'clock position. So it's only going to go on one way, and it's going to match up with this little divot here. So if you try flipping it over, it's not going to line up. So it's only going to go on one direction and actually line up with the cutout that's right here at about the 5 o'clock position. So this is the engine side, and this is where you install those. So the bolts actually go from the external side, not the engine side.
There you go. That one started in motion going in, this one goes back. Okay? Oh, get rid of the lock-on tight. We still lock-on tight. Everything is in lock-on tight. Lock-on tight before. I mean, don't lock-on tight, I couldn't do it. Lock them tight. Smoke them. Smoke them. You lock them tight, you need smoke them.